Greetings once again, space adventurers. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with Eden Zero. Now previously, we traveled to the cosmos of perpetual snow, the Yukino Cosmos, to visit Rebecca's parents, Rachel and Connor, who run the branch of the Interstellar Union Army in this cosmos. We also find that this time around, Feather is the assistant to Rachel. We also ominously saw that several of the clocks in the town square on the planet all represent the various different timelines, with Rebecca even noting that one calibrated to the time when Draken Joe shot Shiki in the head. The very first time she really acknowledged her ability to travel through time. It was also thanks to Rachel that we found the first real step towards finding Mother. With all the Mother Ether that our heroes have gathered in the pursuit of Mother. Remember that? Them going from planet to planet, trying to find objects with Mother Ether in them? Yeah, they managed to keep their save data from the previous universes and some, I guess, locations they stopped along the way in this universe. With enough Mother Ether, they were able to somewhat chart a course, as the planet that they arrived at, Miltz, is essentially the doorway to the path to Mother. It's also well hidden with various dummy planets all around, hopefully keeping their villains off their trail. But as everyone goes to the hot springs to relax, suddenly time stops, affecting everyone but Rebecca, with an unknown figure looming overhead. Could this be one of the Orishenses Galactica? Let's be real, who else could it be? But with Rebecca the only one active, how will she stop a threat that stops everything else around her? Join me as I find out, won't you? Rebecca looks around in the hot spring as Rachel, Pino, Feather, and Homra are all still. Rebecca thinks to herself, time has stopped? But how am I still able to move? Fortunately, she still is in a hot spring, so as she gets out, she is immediately cold and submerges herself back in, saying it's freezing, still not noticing the unknown figure, upside down, sitting in midair. Ooh, cool color spread. I love the very dark outlines and the sketchy look. Makes me think of Gurren Lagann. Nice, get experimental with it, Mashima. Now this feels like a space epic. Feel like it's one of those eye catches where you go, down, row, fight the power. And as Rebecca shivers in the hot spring, she suddenly turns her head, noticing the person above, locking eyes, question mark, with them? Rebecca shouts, who are you? Huh? The figure suddenly moves with one of their head tendrils lashing out at Rebecca. Rebecca manages to dodge out of the way, so the figure goes full in, all their hair-like tendrils lashing out at Rebecca. Rebecca doing her best to dodge as she shouts, whoa, is she the one doing this? But the figure then tries to strike at Feather. Rebecca manages to get Feather out of the way before the tendril comes down. But despite everything, Feather still doesn't move. As Rebecca says she's not moving, the unknown female figure dives into the hot springs, swimming underneath. Ooh, she goes in for a kick to Rebecca's midsection. The figure then leaps out of the water. As Rebecca goes to get up, she then curls up shivering, saying, it's so cold, clothes. I need clothes. One of the attacker's tendrils once again goes at Rebecca. Rebecca once again goes diving out of the way. She then thinks, oh yeah, overdrive. I don't know how it works, but that will give me clothes, right? Rebecca grabs at her foot, then she notices something. She thinks, I can't overdrive? I'm too cold to use my powers. Oh geez. The attacker's tendril wraps around Rebecca's foot, then whips her into the divider between the female and male's bath. Rebecca goes crashing through, right where Shiki and Wise are also frozen. Rebecca calls out the men's bath as her boobs go right into Shiki's face. Wow. I don't know if that's lucky or unlucky because he's frozen and probably won't really know what happened. Rebecca calls out, sorry Shiki, but you don't care because you're not moving. She then thinks, oh man, what do I do? He's naked. Rebecca, come on, not the time. And then she thinks, and I'm naked, buck naked. God, Rebecca. But then the assassin comes through the break in the divider. But Rebecca thinks to herself, wait, this is familiar. I'm naked. Time has stopped. Yeah, remember? It's the first time you ever used this ability to travel through time. So, is it that since in Universe Zero, you can't travel through time, but the advantage is time can stop? Rebecca thinks it's just like when I jumped from World 29 to World 30, and she remembers Witch's words, but of course, it is in the nude that one can most easily activate the ether of their body. Thank you, Mashima, for that convenience. Cheesecake and power-ups. Rebecca then thinks, but I'm not supposed to have time travel powers in Universe Zero. Rebecca then turns to the attacker, saying, so is this her power? Then she sees a name right on the person's chest that reads Joker, which I think everyone guessed it's Helix Joker. Joker Helix? Rebecca then shouts, Joker, just as she barely manages to block a kick from Joker. The kick still sends Rebecca flying into the nearby room. Rebecca tries to get up from crashing through a whole friggin' wooden wall. She says, ugh, I'm in pain and I'm gold. Joker then lands into the enclosure. As Rebecca gets up and grabs some cloth, she wraps a towel around her and goes running off as Joker follows, skittering along the floor. Rebecca thinks to herself, I need to get inside where it's warm. Meanwhile, Joker goes from skittering along the floor to skittering along the freaking ceiling. Jeez. God, that's gonna look so creepy animated. Ooh, Joker then goes in for a kick on Rebecca, literally slamming her right through the floor. Rebecca goes on falling, but she manages to, get her footing, but each of her feet land on two cogs which have her legs completely split apart, which, wow. The situations Rebecca finds herself in. She says, I look completely ridiculous. But she has no time for that, as Joker has followed her into the giant clockwork mechanism. Rebecca once again has to dodge the tendrils from Joker, landing on a giant moving cog, which she's very unsteady on. As she rides the gear, Rebecca says, is this some kind of engine room? But no time for that, as Joker continues their pursuit through the massive gears and mechanisms. As Rebecca makes her way through, she says, okay, I'm starting to feel nice and warmed up. And as Joker goes in for another attack, Rebecca manages to get a kick in on Joker's face, saying, now it's my turn. As Joker is sent flying, Rebecca then kicks at a nearby button that activates a swinging piston or a pendulum or something that then smacks into Joker. But Joker manages to catch their footing, only for Rebecca to come in, wrap her legs around Joker's head, and then slam Joker's head into the ground. That's an MCU move right there. All the good women who do the friggin' little scissor kick thingy. Rebecca shouts, take that, as she slams Joker's head into the ground. Dang. Rebecca is really good, at least when she is, really on the offensive. As Joker falls onto the floor, Rebecca grabs a nearby chain, uses it to swing into Joker, kicking them and sending them flying. Rebecca says, I told you I was warmed up, didn't I? My powers are back. Overdrive! And as Rebecca goes into her overdrive mode, she uses Bell Holy Needle to deliver a massive energized kick to Joker. It sends Joker bouncing along the ground. And Rebecca smiles as it looks like Joker is down for the count. Rebecca asks, who are you anyway? Wait, can you even talk? And it seems that Joker can't as they struggle to say anything. Rebecca deactivates her overdrive mode as Joker struggles to their feet, but obviously unsteady. Rebecca gets into a fighting stance saying, you still want to fight? Suddenly someone pulls out a gun. Ooh, and then shoots Joker right through the head. Gee, man, that wasn't maybe a minion of Joker? It had the tag because it was property of Joker? Because I can't see them being taken out that easily. Rebecca is shocked as Joker falls to the ground. An unknown figure with a smoking barrel behind them. The figure says that was an alter ego of Joker. one of Void's minions, but not the actual Joker, of course. Rebecca is shocked as he says, "What? Oh, Professor Wise?" And he says, "It's good to see you again, Rebecca. I thought she didn't meet Wise in this universe, the old professor. Or is this a Wise from... Or did she meet Wise, the Professor Wise?" Now that I think about it, how do Ziggy and Professor Wise, or even our normal Wise, kind of exist like this? Because if time travel doesn't exist, then what the chronophage does shouldn't work the way it does. But Rebecca's shocked, saying, "What? Professor Wise?" So it was a proxy of Joker Helix. Interesting. But how did it stop time? How is he not stopped in time, now that I think about it? How did he know to come and save Rebecca? And how is the older Wise different in this timeline? Also, he has both of his hands, so this isn't the Professor Wise that we're used to. Yeah, but how does he know Rebecca, though? Maybe a Wise from the future of Universe Zero? That's freaking time travel. How was Joker Helix able to stop time? How is Wise able to move in time? How did he know to come and help Rebecca? And was Joker Helix targeting Rebecca specifically? Curiouser and curiouser. Let me know your thoughts and theories in the comment section below. I'm at a bit of a loss, honestly, myself. Unless Joker Helix and Void itself knows that Rebecca is the key to time travel. That's the only explanation. But her abilities don't work like this in this universe. Unless they work another way like I thought. And while it's not time travel, it is the ability to stop time when danger approaches. That could be beneficial. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. And until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.